Although for future reference, replays are normally 500 bitties or the 15,000 channel points. But I'll go ahead and take a look. I will go ahead and take a look. Playing your FCM, looks like only one vehicle left alive at the very end. Close game indeed. Let's see what you could have done, my man. Let's see what you could have done. Sucks how to play FCM is nowadays, yeah. I really enjoy the FCM. It's just the vehicle itself it feels outdated. You're using rammer, V-stabs, and hardening, very normal loadout for FCM. Nothing unusual here. Ammo is normal. So let's take a look. You're going 1-2 line, good, I like to see that. I like to see 1-2 line play. Should be able to just farm some damage up here on the ridge line. Arta. Should be very, very careful about poking here, though. Keep in mind you have no armor. You can't spend too long aiming your shots here. And in FCM, especially knowing the GW is here, you need to be super, super, super careful with how you poke, though. Because you've already lost all of your HP for not a huge result. You gotta be so careful with poking in the FCM in this kind of situation. Like, you gotta snap a shell instantly. You cannot afford to aim for even a moment. You just have to fire the moment you have a shot and pull back. Because the risk of aiming outweighs the benefit of actually hitting those shots. In this situation, you definitely need to get some distance against Vipera. Which you are doing. Ooh, Vipera almost got you. Should be fine. I would keep running. Keep running. Good, good, good. You don't need to go all the way back. You can stay at the little tree line over here and have angles. Very good, good. So far, pretty normal. Probably the way that I would play it. Just, you know, snappier with the shells. So you're not taking that damage at the beginning, but otherwise, so far, it's about how I would play it. Also, try not to zoom in so far. Zooming in to times 30 is, I found it to be a very bad habit. I had a lot of issues with zooming to times 30. It gives you a false sense of confidence about where shells are gonna go. It also can make it very hard to react to the enemy's movements, so I would try to disable times 30. Keep your zoom restricted to like times 20, times 16 at the maximum. Times 30 just becomes way too excessive at a certain point. Trying to get whatever damage you can. Your gun is not cooperating, sadly. You're taking the blind shots. Nice. Finally the gun hit. You're saving your APCR rounds. In this kind of situation, I would load up a gold ammo and you'll take the loss of credits. In these kind of close games, I would just go full APCR at this point, just to make every shot count. Because you don't want a heartbreak just because one shell bounced. So far so good. Everything looks good. Although I wouldn't stay here. This is a potentially very dangerous area to be in. I would not stay here. You need to make a move at this point, preferably because these two are both one-shots, to clear this side as soon as possible. Which is exactly what you're doing. Good. Your team got it for you, that's fine. Now you need to be a little bit more involved, I think. Just a little bit closer. In this situation, while you are providing support to your Iron Army and your SU, I think I would try to move up to ridge lines, just because you don't want to risk them dying. Because we know FCM doesn't have carry potential. Your lifeblood is basically your allies right now. So at this stage, instead of falling back, I would be probably more aggressive with the Iron Army. Just mirroring his movements and providing direct support to him. Plus, I really like the ridgeline. In this kind of close scenario, these ridgelines can be powerful as long as they're not alone and gonna get rushed. But obviously, you know, you're low HP. Being a little more passive is potentially fine. Okay, good. Good. Iron Army should not have trouble winning this game, but we know it was a loss. Iron Army should have no troubles here. Unlucky. Unlucky. And Iron Army through. Yeah, Iron Army kind of through there, and your gun just isn't working as well as it should be. Ah, yeah, so this is a mistake here you made. This is a mistake here you made. Right here. This is a mistake you made. You should not have killed the Vipera. You should not have killed the Vipera. You had the rear of the Vipera. You had the flank. He cannot out-reverse you. If he starts turning this way, you have a ridgeline as cover. If he starts turning this way, you have the high ground. You should not have killed Vipera. You should have killed the T-25, because Vipera cannot shoot you. You have his rear, you're a fast vehicle. You should just aimed at the T-25 and hugged the rear Vipera. You should just hugged the rear Vipera while killing the T-25. You should not have killed Vipera there. T-25 was a more important target. And he got ammo racked. You are also auto-aiming, which you should never do when you're turning your tank, because the problem with auto-aiming while turning is server reticle is lagging behind. So server reticle is like back here while you're turning the vehicle. So you have to manually aim these shots to make sure your reticle catches up. But yeah, you needed to kill Vipera there. That was the main thing. In this situation, Vipera was #1 target. Like, that's the main thing it comes down to. Vipera was the target. And you hesitate, like, you saw the T-25, you're gonna shoot at him. Like, you see you have a rear Vipera here. Like, in this moment, you should just kept shooting T-25. You're like, okay, I have rear Vipera, I just kill T-25 real quick. GG, game over. Even though theoretically Vipera is more dangerous, he has no turret. You could just stopped there, killed T-25, hugged rear, would have been GG. So that was a misplay there, my man. That was a misplay there. Also, don't auto aim when someone like the T-25 is circling you. That way you'll hit the shots. Rip. Yeah. Unfortunate. He gave it a good effort. You were doing a very good job there. You're doing a very, very good job. It's just at the very, very end there. Like the main criticisms at the beginning of the game when poking that ridgeline, even though you went to the exact same spot I would, just snap the shells a little bit quicker, so that way you're not taking damage, that way you're not taking the hits. Just snap the shells. It's not worth the risk in something like an FCM. And then otherwise, at the end of the game, just Vipera was target. Otherwise, you did a good job, my man. You did everything you could. You played well. You did a good job. It was close. You nail that target prioritization in the future, and you'll have an easy, easy time there. Winning those games. Good job, though. Good job. It was a good game. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream here, though. I'm gonna call the stream here. We're gonna raid Des Games. So y'all can farm your bonus drops, or steal hunter drops, or community contributor drops, all that good stuff. I am fried. I need food. Hey, thank you for the extra 100 bitties, my man. Thank you for extra 100 bitties. I am fried now, chat. I am fried mentally. Oi, oi, oi. The plan for tomorrow is we're gonna power through and we're gonna get the losses done. Hopefully it won't take too long. I really hope it will get through the losses quickly tomorrow. I don't want to spend more than like 2 hours on it, but we'll see how the games go. And then on... Or not on. After Velazes, we'll do the Leopard. Sorry, my brain is actually gone at this point. We'll do the Leopard after Velazes. That's the plan. That's the hope. That's the dream. Thank you guys for the subs, the bitties, the donos, the follows, and for just being here, for watching, for being you, for being awesome. Y'all are letting me live my dream. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you had a fun time watching me struggle a bit, watching me squirm in Velazes. I hope you had a good time, chat. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Hopefully Leopard one soon. Bye bye, chat. Bye bye.